Hey guys, welcome back. It's TK, and today we're going to do the review of the Parrot Bebop drone. As you can see, I'm flying it. I'm filming myself with it right now. It's standing in midair, and I'm basically doing the introduction for you guys because it's that good of a drone. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the Parrot Bebop drone. I want to say thanks to Sprout for letting me review this unit. Other than that, let's dive in. As far as just the initial unboxing and what's going on with the box, what comes with it, please check out the video that I have in the description below. I did that originally when I first received it the first night, and then I basically posted it on my channel. You guys can see that in the description again. Check that out. But moving on from there, the setup is pretty easy. You do need to download an application. You do need to be in landscape mode, so turn off to the left. You have the home, my gallery, the Drone Academy profile, my piloting, my drones, map, invite a friend, your UAS registration, which is already pre-registered. You want to buy a drone, additional things from here. It's pretty simple. This is just a loop video that's going on right now. Drone Academy kind of gives you the explanation of some of the things, helps you understand what you did and what you have done as far as learning. The other thing here, we also have Flight Plan. This is an in-app purchase that you do need to pick up. If you do want to do this, you can go ahead and go through with the purchase itself. It's $20. I chose not to go for it, mostly because of where I'm going to be using this. Of course, you have help and you have the shopping cart. When you do download the actual videos themselves, they show up in your gallery under video folder, and you can see I did quite a bit of videos of just recording it, flying it. I did some indoors, some outdoors, some different tests and just different things, and I'll show you guys a little bit of videos of what it is. But overall, the interface itself is pretty simple. You launch the application, you connect to the Bebop drone using the Wi-Fi. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick setup connection to the unit itself. I'm going to press and hold, go into my Wi-Fi connection. I'm going to turn it on. You may or may not be hearing the actual fan picked up on the actual drone. It's sitting back there, and it's right there. The Bebop drone, I connect to it, say connect. Give it a few seconds, mostly, I don't know why, but at least on the Nexus 6P, because there's no internet connection to this network, I always get a warning. Once I click yes on the warning, then the Bebop will connect. I'll wait for that for a second. Here it is. It says no internet access. I'll say yes. I'll go home again. And, well, let's go ahead and launch the actual Free Flight 3 application. We'll give it a second. You'll notice it says connected Bebop drone. But you can actually see in the video real quick right there, basically that the actual video camera is actually working. It's just it's facing the other way. When I hit start, it becomes full screen, and then I get the controls as far as going up and down, right and left. And then I also get the ability to spin around and go as far as height up and down on the left. This is forward, back, right, left, and then it does here. And if it says low battery alert, I am down at 9%, so I definitely need to speed up. If I want to do some tricks, I'll just basically go through the options here, select the trick that I want to do. Once selected, double tap on the screen and it goes through. By default, you have the camera. The video turns on the moment the actual drone flies. This is the bring back home, the GPS, the battery level, and of course the altitude and distance. If I go back, well, we'll go back here. We have the warning still. Under setup, we have the ability of making sure that it's calibrated in GPS. We have the ability of controlling the joypad for normal ACE or joypad control. Maximum altitude, I have it set to 60.3 meters, 181 meters for maximum distance. You can also control the maximum vertical elevation speed, and then the maximum rotation speed. And here, of course, you have video mode, auto mode. You can lock it here between 50 to 60 hertz. Again, this is more controls here as far as image quality. This is just Wi-Fi connection, so you can get a better configuration, and if you want to be able to lock it. And last but not least, motor information just gives you the status and the firmware. Software version, hardware version, and of course setting back to home, calibration for the home button. Last but not least, we go back to the main screen. Now that we're done with the setup as far as the drone with the device, I'm using my Nexus 6P as I showed you guys with the setup on the application. It's simple. Just connect to Wi-Fi, you're pretty much done. Get into a place where you have open sky and make sure that you're not anywhere or too close to other houses with Wi-Fi connections, mostly because there's some interference with the Wi-Fi on this unit itself. And I found that I have less Wi-Fi issues here when it's open and less chances of other Wi-Fi networks being too close to me. And so far, so basically, I'm just going to show you guys basically as far as the takeoff. There is an indicator on the screen showing that we do have GPS lock, and it's a one-button takeoff. I'm just going to push the button. You notice the drone starts lifting, and of course the noise is going to be basically a little bit higher now. I'm just going to move it a little bit, go forward, and at this point I'm going to just reverse it backward. Just going to do a little bit of aerial maneuvers, hopefully. actually installed the application, connected to the drone, went to the park, and I was able to fly it in less than 3 minutes. And I had never actually worked with the Beepop interface as far as the application or even the unit itself. Very, very easy. They do provide you 2 batteries, so that's one thing you want to keep in mind. So you have the ability of basically using that. I'm showing you guys right now just some of the footage that I was able to take with it, which is really, really nice. It's really smooth, even handled some areas when I was actually very, very windy. The prop guards, for the most part, work great for protecting it from bumps. If it is very, very windy outside, I do recommend removing the prop guards. It actually kind of works against the drone because it's not really aerodynamic, and it starts basically pushing against the drone, and the drone flies much, much better. Now, because of the way the sensor on this camera is set and it's done in a really, really good way, in the sense that it crops down the image. So the image stabilization on this is tremendous. It's amazing. I was flying in a ridiculous amount of wind, and the video quality was reasonable. As I'm showing you right now, the quality of the video itself overall is very, very nice. You can do some tricks, you can play with it, it flies very well. I think overall it's a really good drone. The batteries that come with it, there are 2 sets, so you can charge one and use it. Maximum flight time, I was able to get about 9 minutes most, even though it's advertised to be between 10 minutes to 11 minutes. I did find out that there is aftermarket batteries that will go for a longer time, slightly about between 15 to 16 minutes, which is a little bit more comparable with the Phantom DJI, other offering on the market. So overall, a very, very nice drone. Again, very, very happy. I can't really say enough about the fact that it is very, very nice. The shortcomings and the concerns in it, within the sense the fact that it doesn't have really good low light quality as far as the video. It's something that's expected to happen with many of these drones. They're intended to be flown outside. Anytime you take them into an indoor situation where the light is not exactly ideal, you're going to basically suffer that. But again, it's not expected to fly in home, so I wouldn't really necessarily think of this as a bad thing. It's just more, I wish it would have been nice. It would have been nice to have a better f-stop on it, maybe lower 1.8 as opposed to the 2.4. But again, for what it does on a nice sunny day, it does beautifully. Windy days still performs quite well. Just again, my personal recommendation is remove the prop guards. Again, I hope you guys like this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think as far as this drone. I know there's a 2nd generation of this drone that's coming out. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on one of those to review and just do a comparison to what the differences are. But the fact of the matter is, it has GPS, it has stabilization, really good performance for the price range, and you can actually pick it up almost at any store. Just check out the link in the description below for SproutUp, and definitely I want to say thanks to SproutUp for allowing me to review this unit. You'll find out some more information, and if you want to be part of SproutUp, again, check out the link in the description below. You'll be able to sign up and be on the list, and maybe you yourself can review this unit with them. So like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.